Where's my burrito? Where's my burrito? Where's my burrito? Oh!
But my life is good. Really good. I get to wake up every morning at 5 a.m. and make some soup. It's the best. I love it. I get to lay in a bed by myself all of my life.
You're playing music too loud?
Where's my burrito? Where's my burrito? Where's my burrito? Oh!
But my life is good. Really good. I get to wake up every morning at 5 a.m. and make some soup. It's the best. I love it. I get to lay in a bed by myself all of my life.
You're playing music too loud? Right to jail, right away. You're driving too fast? Jail. Slow, jail. You're charging too high prices for sweaters, glasses. You right to jail.
Okay, I don't know. Whatever it is, it's not right on the teleprompter. I don't know what that is. I've never seen that.
No, there is. We are going to do Sting, yeah.
Okay, but yeah, I can't read it. There's no words on it.
Okay. Ready? Sure.
There's no words there. To play us out. What does that mean? To play us out.
Sting is going to do, it's a video, Sting video.
What is...
For credits.
I don't know what that means, to play us out. What does that mean? To end the show?
Yeah, yeah.
All right, go.
In 5, 4, 3.
That's tomorrow, and that is it.
Okay, in 5, 4, 3.
That's tomorrow, and that is it for us today. And we will leave you with a... I can't do it.
Okay.
We'll do it live.
Okay. No.
We'll do it live. Fuck it. Do it live. I'll write it, and we'll do it live.
Right.
Fucking thing sucks.
In 5, 4, 3.
That's tomorrow, and that is it for us today. I'm Bill O'Reilly. Thanks again for watching. We'll leave you with Sting and a cut off his new album. Take it away.
Do it! Just do it! Don't let your dreams be dreams. Yesterday, you said tomorrow. So just do it! Make your dreams come true! Just do it!
We obviously didn't communicate clearly. We're here to discuss your surrender, not mine.
Tú eres tan romántico molestando con una diva. Me preguntas si te quiero. Yo te digo que no estoy lista y no quiero comenzar. No hay nada que pensar. Yo te dejaré atrás. Mientras gano más y más. No estás en mi nivel y tú no eres obligación. No estás motivada y tú aburre mi corazón. Eres un idiota sin inteligencia y razón. Entonces déjame tranquila mientras escriba tu canción. Tú papi, ya no más. Déjame pendejo, papi, ya no más.
Yee.
We went live. I forgot I had. What's up, everybody? It is your boy Luis Martinez, aka Beach Chief Burrito, live with you on a Friday afternoon drive time.
Yep.
Mi Gente show, straight from San Diego, California.
Hey, hell yeah, we're back, baby. We're back.
We're back in our element, live and alive, as they say. And we're doing a little festival recap and a little short stream this evening for you. What's up, Sofia?
Nothing much, Lou. It's been a hectic week. Still decompressing from last week, and then I went straight in to do more things this week. And so, how you feeling?
Yeah, you booked a job right after this, right?
Yeah, they booked me in that Friday during the festival. They were like, "We booked you, so you need to be in LA." And I was like, "Oh, okay." And it was the Monday right after the festival.
Right. Yeah. No, I no matter what, I had there's always a festival hangover.
Mm-hmm.
Just like there's a Comic-Con hangover, or like when you are at a show and like a theater show, and there's always that hangover for a little bit afterwards, because your serotonin levels get high. Get a little high. And then obviously there's always a drop. So you got to do a little self-care for a couple of days.
Mm-hmm.
Take it easy on yourself. You can't expect to be at, up here all the time. It's just not natural. So, but knowing that is good. So it took a couple of days to decompress, like you said, relax, took some vitamins.
How long did it take you to get out of this post-festival coma?
No, you know what? Not really. It wasn't. I didn't really feel like I didn't really feel a huge low afterwards. Maybe because it's so prolonged, 2 weeks, 11 days, and then a whole lead up to it. But yeah, I just slept. I slept a lot. It was just going from one day to the next, and then having the day job still.
Jeez.
That'll put it out of that'll get it. That'll get you. But there was so much good stuff that I think it superseded all. It left me with a good feeling. It wasn't like, oh my God, it's over. It was more like, oh man, we got through it, and we got to meet all these people, and we made all these connections, and all these people are now aware of our show, and it was a huge thing for us individually, but also as a team and also as a show. So, and I know you were not apprehensive, but you were like a little bit like, what's it going to be? Is it going to be like work? Like what? Because at first I was telling, this is a huge deal for us. This is going to be big when we became media sponsors, and you were a little, but how do you feel after it happened? How do you feel that it went?
Good. I mean, yeah, definitely going into it blind, because you've been working for the festival for a while, right?
Mm-hmm.
And so I've attended once, and I wouldn't count the second time just because it was the COVID year.
Mm-hmm.
So there wasn't a lot of networking, rubbing shoulders, meeting people type of deal. So yeah, it was more so of like just, I guess, jumping into the unknown and as a media sponsor, and then also just maybe like, being new to podcasting and hosting and interviewing people. It was also like, all right, well, this is going to be a test and we'll see how it goes. And then networking, it's just like, it feels like you're juggling all these things, but I definitely think that like it was a good opportunity to learn, grow, network, and meet awesome people. And like, yeah, man, the batch of people from all over the world that came for the festival was just like amazing. It was amazing. So I had a great time, and I'm excited to do it every year now, if we can, if they'll have us.
If they'll have us, and we might be adding you to the selection committee, maybe.
Yeah.
Get you some chances to watch some of the movies leading up to it. I think that maybe it was the only thing, because I know that once you get there and you watch the movies, you're like, all right.
Yeah. It's definitely, well, I like to prep and like watch and know what I'm talking about. And I'm like, you knew all of the movies. And I was like, yep, that one. Haven't seen it yet. Can't wait.
Yeah, that's what happens.
So I'm excited to be part of the selection committee and just kind of like watch them beforehand and, Yeah, I'm excited. Hi, Mama. My dog.
Oh, look at that. Yes. So personal news, I guess, would be we got through the festival.
We did. We survived.
Yes, we're gonna be able to get back onto a more real, more. I don't want to say routine because we change it up a lot, but more weekly streaming schedule. And we also, for our audience that is the audio podcast, on a we have episodes stacked up so that there will not be a lull in episodes. Even if we take a week off, we're going to be able to consistently post episodes every week. So there's a bunch of stuff that we recorded during the podcast, during the festival, before the festival, and that we'll start recording now that we will use to kind of catch up and make sure that the audio audience is completely engaged moving forward as you deal with your dog.
Yep. She's just over here ruining my backdrop. It's great. Hi, Mama. She missed me. I just got home today. That's the thing. So I literally came home, talked to you, said yes to the podcast, and then took a nap, and now we're here. So she's just kind of like, spend time with me, play with me. Huh?
She missed a mama.
I was gone for a week. Like, that's why. Well, not a week, like 4 days.
Yeah. No, you went straight to LA. No, I've been just home, and as I told you, I've been I took the plunge. I did the math on because I had been going to the gym pre-COVID, and then COVID I stopped, and then afterwards it was just like a little thing, and I really didn't have the money to pay like $50 a month for month-to-month membership, so I did the math on it, and I got a 1-year membership for $300 at the gym, which comes out to like $24 a month. Nice. And I get 2 buddy passes, so I can always go with somebody if I want. Oh, and I get so yeah, and I've been there. I was 2 days. The last 2 days I went, and today is my first day off because I kind of I'm sore as hell.
Damn, you haven't been taking rest days.
No, this is my first rest day. This is my first rest day. Nice. This is my first rest day. So, so yeah, we'll see. We'll see if I hit my goal by next March, so I can be a little bit more mobile around the festival. I was catching some of the pictures, and the face is always going to be there. The face is always going to slay. But I need the rest. I need the rest of me to catch up with it. So we'll see how it goes. So what was your other than the networking and all that? What was your favorite part of the festival?
Oh man, it was honestly. I mean, there's the desmadrosa answer, and then there's the more like actually lovey-dovey, gushy answer. So the desmadrosa answer is I really enjoyed all the free drinks and partying and, hanging out with my friends and new people and making new friends. That was very, I'm an extrovert, so I loved that part for sure. And then the more mushy answer would also be kind of the high that I got from watching so many good films. I went into this year with I hadn't watched a lot of movies last year. I kind of slacked, and so this year I was like, I need to watch more movies. I need to watch, be more ¿cómo se dice? I want to try to do that more. And so just doing this festival and watching really good films. Your selection was amazing. I hate to make your head grow bigger, but the Hay que Reírse showcase, amazing. I watched the horror one. That was great as well. So yeah, man, it was just watching all really good films from all over the world. That was definitely, I loved it. Loved being in the movies and just chilling, watching really good filmmakers.
Yeah, it's almost like you're there at the festival, but you forget that there's movies to do because there was a sound stage, there's the art stuff.
Yes, exactly. There's so much going on outside that you're like, oh right, we're here to watch movies. And then all of a sudden you're like, oh, and then when you get the chance to take a little break and to just sit in a theater for a little while, it just feels like, glorious. Feels so good. All right, so if you guys are watching,
or if you're tuning in, let us know if you went to the festival, what your favorite part of, or if you saw the pictures and you fell in love. What was your biggest FOMO moment?
What was your
when you
favorite
were-
moment from the festival?
My favorite moment is always the Q&As and getting to connect filmmakers with their audiences and filmmakers with each other. So yes, I'll pat myself on the back. Somebody said in a post that the Hay que Reírse Comedy Showcase this year was the best short film block they had ever seen.
Yeah.
So I'll take that.
Yeah.
I was very, very, very excited when I programmed it and when I saw the movies, how they stacked side to side, one after another. What's up, Kurt? In his new house,
Hey,
he's no longer
Kurt.
Florida man.
Oh, North Carolina.
He's now North Carolina man, joining us from North Kakalaka.
Sup, Kurt?
So when I saw the films stacked up and how they were going to play, everything from Jordan's film to Wish Upon a Disco Ball, I felt that I did a good job of capturing a wide range of representation and a wide range of colors, of Latinidad, of types of humor. There was some obviously crazy humor like I like to do. There's some adult humor. There was some very family friendly humor as well. So I really enjoyed that part of it. So I think that was like my favorite part is the Q&As, watching the movies I selected with people, and really a lot, because there's nothing like day one, shot one for filmmakers. There's nothing like when you get that final edit, and there's nothing like watching your movie with an audience and seeing them react. So seeing people react to those movies and seeing themselves on screen, being in a room full of filmmakers and allies and Latinos, I guess, because you can't forget the allies that turned out. All of that was for me very, 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 very fulfilling. Because obviously I don't curate for the money. Because
what?
If it would kind of between the 200 movies and all the hours and resources that I put into the festival, it comes out to like $2 an hour what we make.
Yeah.
So I would,
or
this
less.
is something, or less than, yeah. So for me, it's how it fills me with joy to watch 200 movies a year and to see that there's so much Latino talent in front of and behind the camera. And to see somebody like Anila Kaplan come from the way from Uruguay to watch Años Luz and engage with an audience and have her be there and talk about being a producer, or Jeanette Godoy coming down from LA to see, that. And then, the team from, like I said, Illegally Brown down here, so all of that stuff for me was very important. And then that fills me up with joy.
Yeah.
Joy.
With joy. It was very clear that you took a lot of like tender love and care into picking your films, because it was very well balanced when it comes to like the type of humor, the representation of Latinidad, and then also the themes. There were some that were, they all had heart, but it was just like in different ways and touched on different topics. And I think that's what made it like the best.
Yeah, we went from two sisters like loving each other and reminiscing about their father to death by squirt.
Yeah.
So
I love how you were like, "Oh, get the kids out of the theater."
Yeah, get the kids out of the room for this one. Hide your kids.
Yeah, hide your kids. This is
And then because I was like, you guys brought your kids, huh? I was like, all right. You do know who I am. You do know my style of humor, don't you?
Now they do. Now they're never coming back.
No. So yeah, no, I was very proud of it. I was very proud of it. So yeah, not to feed myself more, but yes, that was the best part. And meeting other filmmakers that I had talked to and all that stuff. It's all awesome.
Yeah, and connecting them as well. I think Wish Upon a Disco Ball is also going to get distribution because of people that were introduced. So it's pretty awesome.
Yeah, no, we also got to meet distributors. They put distributors in the mix with filmmakers. It's a great thing. It was definitely a great thing.
Yeah.
And it's the 30th. There was parties, there was swag, there was free drinks, there was after parties, there was all kinds. There was opening night parties. We got to hang out with Sonora Dinamita, which is with the OG
Vilma.
Diaz.
That's so cool.
From Medellin. So yeah, I got to show off my Colombian tattoo, and then for the Uruguayan filmmakers, I got to show off the Uruguayan tattoo. It was great. I loved it.
That's awesome.
And then stickers, giving away stickers.
Oh yeah, they were everywhere.
Giving away stickers, growing the brand.
I love it.
And I am just, we talked earlier about, because so thank you for everybody that's joining us. Thank you to everybody that's following us. If it's the first time you've joined us, and if you heard about us or you met us during the festival, we appreciate you guys touching base, stopping by, watching our live stream. Make sure that you guys are following Mi Gente Show everywhere, on Instagram, on Twitter, on YouTube at Mi Gente Show, on Facebook at Mi Gente Show, literally the same handle everywhere. If you miss any of our shows, they're going to be posted to the new Mi Gente YouTube page as well. We also post clips and funny segments as well there. And we will be broadcasting live from that YouTube as well as this one eventually. We're still on Twitch. We're still on Facebook, seeing how those turn out, but but the easiest way to find us is just wherever you get your content, follow Mi Gente Show, and then look for Mi Gente Show wherever you're listening to your podcast.
Yeah.
I sat there with a bunch of people, and I was like, and literally I would give them the circle sticker, and they're like, yeah, this is cool. And then I would show them the other sticker. I said, this sticker is for people that are already subscribed to us. And then they'd be like, oh, where do you listen to podcasts? And they would say Spotify. So I was like, I'll pull it up. And then they would go like this, boom, 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 boom. They would pull it up.
Yeah.
They would hit follow, and I would give them one of the cool stickers. So hopefully, and you know what? Even though we haven't been dropping a lot of episodes over the last couple of weeks, we still, the podcast is still doing good numbers.
It's been growing.
And I'm going to lay down the challenge here.
Ooh, what are you going to do, Lou? Here, let me fix my dog. You riff. Continue. I'll be back.
All right. Well, now that Sofia's gone. So what I'm going to do, and this is going to be a challenge for all you to help me grow the channel and grow all our channels, is our next goal as a podcast is to reach 1,000 downloads per episode. So if you do enjoy our podcast, if you enjoy our streams, make sure that whatever it is that you use to download episodes for podcasts, you listen there, and that you download our episodes, you rate them, you give them a like, all that good stuff helps us out tremendously. Mostly that you listen, because the more hours that we get listening on iTunes, on Spotify, it helps us out grow. And the other goal is to be able to monetize the podcast. And to do that, we need to get to 1,000 downloads, but you also need to get to 1,000 subscribers. And we are 600 we might be 666 away. 600 and something
downloads on Podbean?
No. I mean, for YouTube. So we need to monetize on YouTube as well as other venues. But the closest one we are is on YouTube. So if we hit, or once we hit 1,000 subscribers on YouTube, we're going to be doing a nice giveaway. And I will be eating 30-year-old gum.
Shut the fuck up. Where did you get 30-year-old gum, bro?
So,
oh, yes. Let's open that.
So I have these. I had found these when I was looking around for stuff. I have this, and I have another one for Alf. These are old school. You know how old school baseball cards used to have with a stick of gum. You can right here. You can't see the crease, but there's a piece of gum right here that is literally 30 something years old, because these came out like in 1998 or something. Nice. So I will eat 1988. This is from 88. This is an 88. So once we hit 1,000 subscribers on this is for Team Burrito. Once we hit 1,000 subscribers on our Team Burrito YouTube page, and we're able to monetize, I will eat on stream 80 gum from 1988. So this gum is older than Sofia. It's older than most of our listeners and viewers.
35 years old.
It's 35-year-old. It's MILF gum.
It's seasoned.
It's seasoned gum. So we're gonna see if that incentivizes you to hit that subscribe button if you're watching. hit that subscribe button.
I love it.
Help me eat bad gum.
It's oh man, your stomach is not gonna be happy.
I'm gonna chew it up on screen, and then I'm gonna let it grow a tree in my stomach.
Yeah, exactly. Are you
old
though? I feel like it's gonna be dirt. It's gonna be dust. It's gonna go.
You think so? No,
I don't know.
I don't know, man. There's so many chemicals in that stuff, preservatives. It'll be interesting. It'll be interesting. I have that one, and then I have another one. I have a couple of these that I just collected over the years at Comic-Con. But I was cleaning out some tchotchkes and stuff that I had, and I was like, I might use this for a bit.
Yeah. Are you going to Comic-Con this year, by the way?
Yeah, of course.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, we'll be there. We'll be live giving away tickets.
Hey.
All right. So, getting rid of the live stuff, there's a couple of major stories that I think we should kind of cover.
Yeah, how are we gonna do this? Because we missed a few weeks. Are we going backwards?
Well, I have tabs. I've been sort of I'm gonna pick like 5 or 6 of them, and then the rest we'll kind of let go. I think the major stories that are stuff that's normally covered, and people asked me about this, was the Bad Bunny story. The Bad Bunny stuff. There's the Trump stuff, obviously. So I think we'll start with those two, and then we'll get any other, and then I'll pick another couple of tabs here, and then we'll just wrap that up, and then we'll get back on schedule with news and culture, reacting from a Latino perspective after that.
Yes.
So what would you like to start with? You like to start with Trump or Bad Bunny?
Ooh, that is rough. Let's start with Bad Bunny.
All right, Bad Bunny news. So the latest in Baboni is that he is now with Kendall Jenner.
Yeah,
right?
Allegedly. I think it's still alleged, but yes, there's pictures.
There's pictures.
Yes.
All right, and then he might have been coming for her ex, who is Devin Booker, who plays for the Phoenix Suns.
Oh, right.
This is a clip I found about it.
So you all know Kendall Jenner and Bad Bunny have been stepping out together for a few weeks now. And despite them not being the internet's favorite couple, they still seem to be going strong. So strong, in fact, that Bad Bunny is out here seemingly shading Kendall's ex, Devin Booker. You see, Bad Bunny was recently featured on Eladio Carrion's track, Coco Chanel, and one of his lines in this feature translates to, quote, "I'm not bad, baby, that's a gimmick, but the sun in Puerto Rico is hotter than in Phoenix." Just to clarify, Kendall's ex plays for the Phoenix Suns, so now you can see the not-so-subtle shade, in my opinion. Later on in the track, Bad Bunny also references how Scorpio women are dangerous. And yes, people, Kendall is a Scorpio. So yeah, you guys, I think it's safe to say if Bad Bunny is out here rapping about Kendall and shading her ex, the two are definitely still going strong, which I already know is going to make a lot of people upset. So you all know Kendall.
All right, so why do people hate this so much?
Oh man, let me tell you. I think people hate it for multiple reasons. The first one being that Bad Bunny has kind of grown and cemented himself to be this like activist musician. So he's not only like a rapper, you know, he's not like Anuel AA, whatever, just, you know, he's actually raps about, you know, substantive stuff and has a charity, has helped Puerto Rico after the flood, has done milestones for fucking LGBTQ rights, especially in Latino America, which we are very machistas, and it's a very slow progress. And he literally has done drag. He does not give a fuck. And so I think that a lot of people in Latino culture see him as like not only a rapper reggaetonero, they see him as like, you know, someone who is an activist and has substance to them. Then, yeah, por la cultura. He does a lot of stuff like that. And so then you have Kendall Jenner, who is the complete opposite of that. She is literally famous for being famous. She has the 818 tequila. So she has appropriated our culture multiple times. She doesn't speak a lick of Spanish, and he doesn't speak English well. So we're just kind of like, they're not even communicating. So a lot of people are just like, this is definitely a publicity stunt. Like, it doesn't feel real. But, you know, then for me personally, I'm like, then my humanity kicks in, and I'm like, I don't know who they are. I don't know them personally. So they, you know, who knows? They might be happy, and that's good for them. but it's an odd couple. It's not someone that you would put together or want to be together or root for. So it's just weird, man. And then to add it on is like the timing and the pictures are also kind of like you just think that like, okay, they're doing it for publicity for sure. Like this is Kris Jenner calling his PR team and being like, oh, hey, you're going to be in LA for a few weeks. How about we put these two together? She's the only single one left.
Right.
The only single Kardashian. So I think she's,
and she was the one that did the Pepsi can, right? Like she saved racial justice with like giving the cop a Pepsi.
Oh yeah. She gave cops a Pepsi and now there's no racism in the world. So, you know, maybe she is an activist after all. I don't know. What do you think? Like
she's saving the world one whitewashed tequila at a time.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh my God. And the commercial of like her in the agave farms with like all the Mexican workers.
The trencitas on the horse.
I know. Yeah. It was. Yeah. No, this is not the person that we want our Benito to be with. Okay. A lot of people are like, people are jealous or whatever. No. It's not that. It's just, it's an odd coupling. You know, I wouldn't want Bernie Sanders to be with a Kardashian either.
Right. No,
not that I'm comparing the two, but you know.
I mean, it's almost like he's just like, he's gotten so many different kinds of pussy that he's probably just like, I wonder what billionaire pussy tastes like. You know?
Exactly. And that's what I was having. Okay, now we're getting crass. Because yes, I literally was talking about this with my friends the other day, explaining to my Caucasian friends why, you know, Latinos are hating on it. And then I was like, but in his defense, if I was rich, had more money than God, no one was actually like wanting to date me for me, and I was in LA, I might just get bored enough and be like, hey, let me go see how the billionaires are living and get into those worlds and just, you know, fuck a few people here and there and then get out, you know?
Would it have been more, would it have been less hated on if it had been like Kim?
Ooh, okay.
Because then he's going out, then he's following up Skeet
Pete Davidson.
And Kanye, right?
Yeah. So I'm gonna say for the people that care about the caliber of person, they might see it as more of a fit with Kim. But I think the people that are caring about it as in like, this is appropriation, this is not a equal coupling or whatever, I don't think they would be swayed. I think it's just the fact that it's a Kardashian, you know.
Yeah,
whatever. But I think
and it's one of the lower ones, right? It's one of the
It's not even the top one, but you know,
a baby Kardashian.
yeah. And it's also like, you know, aesthetically not what he would. Well, no, I guess he does go for the thinner women, but he likes them thick. You know, it's kind of like, man, you couldn't even. I don't know. Get someone with a big booty.
So weigh in. Let me know what you guys think. Is this a Baboni or is this a Gooboni? Gooboni or Baboni?
It's a bored bunny.
It's a bored ape. It's a bored bunny.
Bored rich bunny.
Bored rich bunny trying to see what that billionaire nuss tastes like or something. I don't know. He's trying to. I don't know, man. I don't know. Maybe he's just like because look, he can literally just go to his concerts, say you, and then you know, like he can, right?
Yeah,
he can write his own ticket.
Yeah, it's kind of you know, it's kind of like when ¿cómo se llama? George Clooney got with Amal, his wife. Everyone was so fucking shocked, but also happy because we were low-key expecting him to end up with like a 20-year-old dumb model. Right. And I'm like, bro, you went for the lawyer active, like she's too good for you. That's cool.
Yeah,
you know?
No, it was he's the impressive. One that got lucky in that one. Right?
Yeah. Oh yeah. So I think that's kind of what we're all rooting for him to do. Like once you do impregnate someone, please let it be someone that's cool. And so it's kind of like I feel it like it's like my little brother. Like when my little brother brought home his girlfriend, I was like, okay, she's awesome. I love that. Yeah. If she had been Kendall Jenner though, I would have been like, oh.
Well, yeah, we met her, right? She's cute. She's cool.
She's awesome. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I think there's some to that because it's like. Right, but when are you going to start getting worried? You start worried if it lasts for like 2-3 months, and it's like you'll see that TMZ story. the Balboni Kendall Jenner relationship has fizzled out. You know, you're waiting for that.
I'm waiting for that.
Deep sigh
Yeah.
relief, right? Like if they get serious, like fall in love, like oh my god, that'd be so horrible.
Could you imagine? Because you know another one, another one that I could have sworn I would have died on this hill. This is definitely a PR stunt. Was esta Eva Mendes and Ryan Gosling. And it's not because it doesn't make sense. They're both hot. It makes sense. But it's just it was so weird to have two perfectly attractive people come together.
Yeah.
And the pictures were so staged that I was like, no way. I was like, this is totally staged. And then she got pregnant and now they're like married and have like kids. And I'm like, oh, damn, was I wrong?
Damn you, Ryan Gosling.
Yeah. Good for him. Good for her. Oh my God.
Yeah,
their kids must be gorgeous.
All right.
Anyway.
Okay. So my thoughts on that. Yeah, like I said, it was out of my radar, but then
in the
a lot
festival,
a lot of people were like, "Oh, so what's your guys' take on that?" And I was like, "We haven't streamed, so I'm sure we would have brought it up." But yeah. So it's a little bit off my radar, but you know, we like to kick it with the Utes. So
with the Utes.
Yeah,
it was that one in the Selena Gomez tea too. They were like, "What do you guys think about that? Are you gonna talk about it?"
Leave Selena Gomez alone.
I know, right?
Let her eat cake. Let her get chunky if she wants to. Whatever.
And that's the thing. He's going against Selena. If he would have dated Selena Gomez instead of Kendall, I think we would be happy.
The internet would have been on fire.
It would have been great. But he dated Kendall, and it's like, bro, she is literally directly bullying Selena Gomez. Like, come on.
All right, so we lost the Florida man, but we gained a North Carolina man in Kurt. Kenny stopping by saying 6ix9ine getting jumped in the gym. Yes. Tekashi 6ix9ine got jumped in a LA Fitness of all places. What? I would have thought he would have been at an Equinox or something in Florida. Exactly. And the people, this is kind of an interesting because he snitched on people in New York, and then he was in California, and then he was out of the place, and this and that, and then there was some people in Florida that jumped him just because of his reputation as a snitch.
That's crazy.
And he was at an LA Fitness, which was not even a 24-hour fitness, an LA Fitness.
I know. It's like only would have been worse if it was a Planet Fitness.
If it would have been a Planet Fitness, and he had like a $9.99 membership, and it would have been and he was like working out like in a bubble jacket. It was weird. But he got bloodied up. He got stomped out pretty good.
Wow,
and
really?
But then we also have and then okay, you're beating up the guy because he's a snitch, but then you're recording it and you're self-snitching on yourself while you're beating somebody down.
Make it make sense.
So it's like you wanted to beat him up, but you also wanted the clout.
Yeah.
You wanted to beat him down, but you also wanted a clout. So you self-snitch, and now people are gonna know who you are. So somebody's gonna snitch on you and be like, I know that IG because you had to post it somewhere. And now there's people that are setting up GoFundMe for the guys that beat him up to help with their legal costs. It's weird.
Damn, people hate him that much. Wow.
Yeah, they're basically saying there was a movement to start a GoFundMe for these guys.
Orale, wow. That's not what you do. Don't do that, mi gente. Invest your money elsewhere.
All right, so this was a video that I had popped up. We're just gonna breeze through a couple of things here. This is something that I saw when we're talking. Now that we're talking relationships,
the biggest thing that like annoys me
about
the whole dating world is like fucking talking stages. Like that shit's so annoying. Like the whole like, and it's just like the inconsistency in them. Like I literally like hate that like so much. But I think that's like my biggest thing. It's just
what specifically?
Just like the fact of just like you like I don't know what the word is. Like in the talking stages, and it's just like you're like labeled that, and it's like people like are considered like you can't like you're just like confused, and like most of the time like the girl gets like attached or something, and they like see it like it's gonna lead to a relationship, and it's always not, and it's just like that's like my biggest thing. Like I just hate the whole like how like talking stages are so like normal. It's like traditional dating does not exist in this generation. I think that's the biggest thing. Like,
all right. So she was just to go on the record. I would listen to her spout gibberish for many hours at a time.
Oh, Lou, you do not comment on her body.
No issues there with her. She can talk. She can be as dumb as she wants to be, but she's trying to sort of put her finger on why she hates like what the fuck is she talking about? Yeah. So
Listen, I think I understand. Sometimes, you don't know how to put your thoughts into words. That is hard. But I think I totally understand the frustration that comes with talking stages. I've been in a million endless talking stages, and she is correct that there is confusion that comes with it, and it's a waste of everyone's time, and you're kind of in limbo, and you're neither here nor there. You're not a relationship, and you're not single, and then there's drama, confusion, heartbreak, all of the above. It's fun for the whole family, really. I vibe with her. I just don't think she had the vocabulary to say her feelings and thoughts, and I feel bad making fun of her.
I'll vibe with her.
Yeah.
Hey, how you doing? Yeah, no, I hate that. Yeah, it's like when you can't really put your finger on it.
Yeah, and you're having all these deep feelings, and you just can't word it. You're like, when this and that, and then where's escape? It happens to the best of us.
The other thing.
What are your thoughts on talking stages?
You know what? That was like
topic.
A big thing, like in the 90s. I guess that's when I first started hearing that. When it was just like, yeah, we're just talking.
Mm-hmm.
And it's the flirting stage. I guess it's like you're in their DMs, right? We're just, it's so easy to, because back then you had to put in some effort to get to the talking stage, because you had to get the number, you had to be able to connect and stuff like that. Now anybody can really be in a talking stage, because you see somebody, you meet with them, you're on Instagram, you can send them a message, and then just kind of see how the vibe goes there, right? So, but then I think she's referring to more of a talking stage where you're kind of intermixing a little bit more, right? Where there's a little happening, maybe like a drunken makeup
it's
session
very
or something.
common. Well, no, not even that. It's like literally it will happen where people are full on going on dates, taking each other to weddings, basically dating, but it's not official because they don't want to take that step to like make it serious or be monogamous. Realistically, they want to. So the talking stage can get dragged on for months. I've seen it.
And
it's hard out here.
Listen. I know how
we're
it
just
goes.
Talking. What do you mean? Oh, him? No, we're just talking.
We're just talking. Yeah,
and it leaves you available. You know?
I'm
just saying.
Do you like to define the relationship early? Is there a way to address that? Like, or do you have to get to a point where you be like, all right, what is this? Is this just
Yes. So my patience has ran out. Guys, I am pushing 30 here. All right. Your girl ain't got the patience I used to. Okay. No, it's not the biological clock. It's just my patience has ran out. Like this year, I'm very intentional about being single. I just have no patience. But before, I would be one of those girls that like was so patient. Like, I think one guy I talked to, I was in the talking stage for like 6 months, and then we defined the relationship. Yeah, literally like met each other's families, like all of that, and we were still just talking, right? And then we defined the relationship, and we realized,
6 months.
oh, yeah, that's half a year. And then we realized, oh, this isn't gonna work out. We want different things. So I'm like, yeah, nowadays it's like, hi, nice to meet you. What do you want?
What is this? Where is this heading?
What do you want? Just tell me your intentions now. Oh, that? Okay, cool. It either works out or not. Or either it's like, all right, let's continue. Or like, oh, no thanks. But yeah, just DTR early, kids. All right?
DTR?
Define the relationship.
I'm learning.
Define the relationship early, baby.
Okay. That just reminded me of a tab that I closed, which is about algo speak, code words for TikTok followers that they use to avoid algorithm bans.
I love that.
We'll save that for another. We'll save that.
I know the R word. A lot of people say grape.
Yeah.
I don't know why that came to mind. I'm sorry. That is so dark.
Yeah. And then mascara for sex or segs.
Ooh, I did not know that. So I don't know what the kids are saying.
Yeah, you're getting close to being old like me.
Yes, I know. It was so funny because during the festival, what were the people, the Gen Zers that came up to us, and we were like, we have 2 generations on the show, Gen X and Millennial, and they were like, you need a Gen Z correspondent. I was like, yes, we do.
Yeah, that's Oscar and Beto and his wife. They are
Yeah.
some really talented filmmakers. They were.
I
I put
love
one of their
them.
movies in a festival last year. I think they're hopefully, yeah, they're really cool.
Super talented. I do eventually we should do a Gen Z segment just where they mansplain the shit out of their generation.
Yeah, we're definitely they're invited. All right, let's pop through some more of these. This
Mamona.
is Cassidy again.
I made the conscious decision to stop washing my hands. I think when I was in college. Was it college for you? I don't know. That's what I remember because one of my good friends from college also doesn't wash her hands, and it was like, oh, we had that bonding experience. One day I was like, I'm just not gonna wash them. She's like, I'm not either. I don't wash my hands. I don't really trust people that wash their hands because
no,
I don't think it does anything to actually wash. It doesn't do anything to actually wash them. I do wash if I go number 2. They didn't used to wash them back in like the way back in the day when they didn't have. You would go to the bathroom around the outhouse. Nobody washed their hands then, and there was less diseases. I sometimes like my room.
What?
Like water on because I'm like I want them to think I'm like disgusting. I'll like text. I'll like turn the water on and like take a text right away. When you're at work and someone that you know goes into the stall, you're like, well, I guess I'll fake wash my hands now. We're always in the bathroom.
Wow.
We also don't shower. I made the
That got increasingly worse and worse as it went on.
Not only are you nasty, girl, but you're wasting water.
I will fake wash my hands. I will let the water run and just go la la la.
Fake wash.
That
your
is
hands.
disgusting. Oh my god.
Yeah,
Do you think that this has anything to do with being Republican and how anti sorry, I sneezed. How anti, vax, anti anything that is health and, scientific people are?
Maybe. I think that's just nasty. Like I don't know if that's like a white thing. White people, stand up. Give me your thoughts on this, because give me the not all white people do this. But it's just sometimes they're like, oh, we only bathe our son every few days if they need to. Like they're like, I don't know. I don't know if it's a crystal mommy thing or something, or if it's just a new age nasty fucking person thing. But yeah, like, wash your fucking hands.
Yeah. Listen, I will never knock environmentalists. All right, so if you want to save water, by all means.
Listen, I grew up in New York during a water crisis, and it was literally, if it's yellow, let it mellow. If it's brown, wash it down. That was it. So I'd still that to this day. Sometimes people are like, come on, man, we're not in a fucking water crisis anymore. I'm like, I just don't like wasting the water. Yeah. Listen, wasting the water. For me, the issue is wasting the water and fake washing your hands. Like, if you want to be nasty, just be proud to be nasty. You know?
But that's so gross too, because like how much think about all the things that we touch on a daily basis, and you're just not gonna wash your hands. Like, we need to sanitize and wash our hands probably once every hour at least. Like the things we touch, it's all gross. And that's so weird. I understand the not showering every day. I think scientifically that's good for your skin, but it's also like, no, your hands are dirty. And also, that's stupid that you think that they didn't have more diseases before. That's just not correct. But okay. It's just like, they didn't wash their hands and they were so healthy. That's crazy.
This is a tale of two pictures. This is I think the governor in Minnesota signing the law for kids' school lunches. And then this is the governor of Arkansas signing a bill that will reduce regulations on child labor.
Oh my god, bro. The kids look so miserable. They're like, I can blink twice if you need help.
And then here they're like, yay, food for us.
Food.
Yes, we won't starve. God. Republicans that get so mad about free school lunches is very weird to me.
Yeah. That makes no sense.
Pick a better battle.
Because you say you care about, all lives matter. You say you care about abortion, but then once a kid is born, you need to feed it. You need to give it health care. It's not about just like forcing them into the world to suffer and to starve. Like,
so basically the thing that changes in Arkansas is that 16 and up, you don't need a permit for employment. And you also don't have to check ages as rigorously. So it just opens it up for like younger kids to be out there. The children crave the mines. They crave the workforce. They want it.
Jesus.
So we're rolling it back.
There's so many older people that are unemployed, and you're gonna get kids to work. Come on. And then also, I don't even have to mention how unethical it is to have a child work.
Dude, you have no idea how many tabs are so good, but we don't have a lot of time today.
Oh, I
We have so
know.
many good topics that we didn't cover.
I
All
know.
right,
And
let's.
we're just gonna, continue.
Yeah, don't worry. Also, another thing, the Comic-Con, we met Lalo Alcaraz, who was on the podcast. That's a cool ass
Yes.
print I got signed by him, which is fucking super dope. And he will be on the show. Oh yeah. He's a dope ass. So follow Lalo Alcaraz.
I love
We
him.
have a friend of ours that's going to be on the show soon. Her name is Andy Duplith. If you go to Kickstarter, if you feel like helping them out, they have something called Accidental Aliens. I'll throw the link in the chat real quick. But they're doing a They're doing a Kickstarter for their next anthology. We're going to be supporting them and having her on the show next week. She is a badass comic book artist, and if you support, you can get a lot of cool stuff. You can get pictures, stickers, versions of the book, stuff like that. But Accidental Aliens, it's a cool comic book, sort of collaborative here in San Diego. That's Andy. I've worked with her. She's a badass editor, and she also works for the news. So let's go ahead and support her. If you have a couple of bucks, jump on there, give them a like, give them a support.
Instead of doing the 69 what is it? He didn't have a Kickstarter. He had
No, they had a Kickstarter for the guys who beat him up.
Who beat him up? Yeah. There you
All
go.
right. Let's quickly touch on this. So Wednesday, Jenna Ortega, this is the New York Post article, should have killed her career, but they won't. Basically, Jenna Ortega did an episode leading up to after Wednesday, etc. We added her to the opening song. But she went on a podcast and she basically said that she was changing lines on the go that didn't make sense to her, the love triangle, these other things. She sort of went kicking and screaming with some plot points, and in some of the other ones, she just so some people were saying that was brave of her, and she's a star, she's using her clout, and some people were basically saying it was unprofessional of her.
Right.
So basically some people were even had the take that I saw on Twitter, which is like when Jenna Ortega goes from being like, oh, I hope I can get her on this project, to not wanting to work with her, so she got a little backlash. Her star was rising pretty fast, so you expect a little backlash on that. But what are your thoughts specifically on her making the statements that she was changing things on the go, that she didn't like for her character, etc.?
Man, I love this topic and I feel very fucking passionate about it. I think that people need to fucking shut the fuck up and stop attacking her. That's what I think. I am pro Jenna Ortega in this after having heard all the details. I think that when you are talking about a love triangle, first of all, here's the thing. I don't think she would be as validated if she had changed things and the show was not the second fucking highest viewed show on Netflix. It is a hit. It is one of the best shows that I have seen. I didn't like it on episode 1, and then I kept going, and it turned into one of the best shows I've ever seen. And it was because of that, because I thought it was fucking leading into some teen drama cheesiness, and it didn't. And now that I know that it was because of Jenna Ortega, I love her. I think that as an actress, we don't get a say, and we get forced to say and do things that sometimes are against our character. And I think that writers could be stupid. And unfortunately, in Hollywood, you are supposed to shut up and work. And with her having the stardom that she does, she can do some things and she can change a script and make it better by all fucking means. I think that the people that are saying it was disrespectful for her to speak on it, you're a fucking boomer. Shut up. Like, I'm sorry, but transparency to me will never get clapback. I think that being transparent is difficult and you always get backlash, sadly. And in Hollywood, you are applauded for being silent. You're applauded for being stoic. And us doing a podcast, we are very much unveiling. It takes courage in the sense because we are unveiling any facade that we may have. And we are just voicing our opinions and letting people know who we are. And I think by her voicing her opinion and letting people know what she did, who she is, her point of view, I'm never going to knock that. I'm just not. I knock people like fucking, what's that guy that did Queen?
Oh, the actor or
the actor, yeah.
The guy from
Malik,
Queen?
Malik,
yeah.
Rami Malek,
Rami Malek, yeah.
So people like him, he has gotten like I've heard, I've heard the girl from OC went to high school with him. She uploaded a picture of her and him in high school. His PR team DM turn was like, take it down now because it goes against his public persona.
Okay.
Shit like that goes on. And so for me, that infuriates me a lot more than her changing some things. Exactly. Thank you, Rosa. Like, she stood her ground. She saw the flaws. She was correct, thankfully. And she made the changes that needed to be done. And if that hurts your little ego, writers, I'm so sorry. Be better writers. Okay? Because you shouldn't get your actors, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. She did the right thing. And,
Can I give you
and
my
the
take?
fact that she spoke out, I mean, you can. Yes. I've said what I've said. Mic drop.
All right. So I don't want to shit on her. I don't want to shit on her Sunday, right? So I think she's growing as a star. She's got some clout about her. The show's a hit because of her.
Mm-hmm.
And one of the comments from people was that you're on a mediocre show because it's only popular because of some stupid dance or something like that. Yeah, but it is, and it's because of her. Yeah, it says, Jenna, you're in a mediocre spinoff of the Addams Family that's best known for flaming arm dance. TikTok, nothing about it makes sense.
No.
Well, the viewership makes sense.
Yeah.
The fact that it was popular makes sense. But I'm also a writer director. So if I'm the showrunner on a show that got accepted, that got greenlit, that got funded, because I am the showrunner, I'm the writer, there's got to be a balance between the showrunner, not necessarily with the writers, because the writers write the episodes, the showrunner interprets the episodes, the director directs the episodes, the actors act, right? So does she have this much pull early in her career? Because this feels like a Christian Bale, like a Schwarzenegger, like an A-list star move for somebody that might be on her way to being A-list. She might be A-list now, but she's definitely A-list now. But I just feel like from a director, from a writer, from a showrunner perspective, I would have a little bit of an issue with her not coming and being part of the creative process.
I agree.
I think there's better ways to do that than just to, hey, what happened to that line? Oh, I changed it. It doesn't make sense for my character. Okay, well, you know what? Let's sit down before we shoot the next show, and can we go over anything that you know what I mean? Like, that's just from a practical perspective as a director.
Disagree on that one.
I think the only thing they have, it's incredibly unprofessional for her to do that on the go without involving the rest of the team. I have to say that because I'm a director.
So yeah, no, I agree. And I agree if I was working with you, who takes that into consideration. Unfortunately, in Hollywood, egos are involved and it's big budgets. And so sometimes you got to do what you got to do. And if she did it and made the show better, I'm sorry. And I think it was bold of her. The fact that she's not an A-lister makes her even more bold in my book, because she could have gone blacklisted and fired. She wasn't a big star. So I just kind of look up to her now. Now I'm just like, cool, you're awesome.
Rosa says, if somebody would have said something with Selena, the series, maybe we would have a stronger series. Maybe.
It sucked.
Maybe somebody, sure, there's vegan Selena could have had some help, No, I'm on both sides of this, because I feel like, yeah, go girl, do your thing,
But also I know what you mean, but also where's the line? Because then some other people might take this and be emboldened,
right, because
to do
literally
the same with the wrong message. Yeah.
Let's say somebody says, hey, we're gonna do Luis, we're doing a remake of Slapworthy, and we want you to rewrite it, and Jenna Ortega is gonna be playing the Rosa part, and I'd be like, oh, nice, dope. Sofia can be her stand-in, and then I would be like, but then now I'd be like, oh, okay, but is she gonna change all the lines? Is she gonna do this? Like, you know what I mean? Like it does, from a practical filmmaker standpoint and from a director standpoint, you could see how writers, directors, showrunners would be like, all right,
a little hesitant. Yeah, but that's
she's young. She's young. She's flexing her muscles. Girl boss and all that. But
she's also talented.
She's
like
also being honest.
The thing that we're also not including is the fact that she's right. When directors make a call and they're right, oh my God, they're gods. They're geniuses. But when they're wrong, we don't say shit. And they just tanked millions of dollars, right? And it went down the drain because of a man who made a creative decision, and it failed. So I'm just saying that if she took if she took whatever power she may have had as an actress and used her voice to make some choices, and then were correct, as a viewer, I gain respect. As an actress, I gain respect.
the end result justifies the
the
unprofessionalism.
means. Yeah, I think if she ever if she continues and then one day she's wrong, then maybe the backlash is a little, maybe that'll be more deserved. But I think the writers are idiots. I'm sorry. Most of Hollywood don't know what they're doing, and they just don't have that voice in the room. And for her to do her job as an actress, understanding her character and saying, "Hey, she wouldn't do that. I'm not going to do that." That takes balls. That takes guts. Thank you. We got a better show for it. I'm just saying.
All right. Okay. We'll leave it at that.
Yeah.
Nobody better fucking do that shit with me.
I love
You're
you.
saying, don't you be getting any ideas, Sophia? When I give you the alien story,
but you and I have had disagreements. Remember in the writers' room for the council, where I was like, oh, I think this joke is a little or whatever, and like you receive it. What I'm saying is I don't think she was talking to people that receive criticism. I think she was against contra la espada y la pared, as they say.
All right, here's some pictures that we're watching here from
oh, my dogs got excited.
Kenny and Laura. Kenny are behind the scenes photographer and one of the key members of Mi Gente show. We did some live stream.
Yeah.
Here's a future guest that we're gonna have, Maribel, from the movie My DACA Life. We met her. She's a consultant, she's a speaker, she's an activist. My DACA Life, one of the movies that we saw. She's a future guest, just like Andy.
Freaking badass.
And then, hey, me and Kenny, me looking all not smiling there in the city. So sharing some movies.
Why do I not recall this?
Like, why do you not recall this? All the beer.
Was it day 2? I forgot. There was something.
All right. So one other thing that happened, and that I wanted to mention is, Mi Gente show got invited to first time as a show. We got invited to like a sneak peek of something. Mm-hmm. So you were out of town, so I had to go, and we got treated really well. We got to see John Wick 4. I loved it. It was really, really good. I had to pee halfway through, but I held it because I was like, how long can this movie be? I don't want to miss anything. So I was like, I'm just going to hold it till the end. Yeah. And then it was very long. So it's not, I mean, John Wick movies, and I saw a cool sort of post about it, is that they exist in this universe, and like these are the chicks that run like the behind the scenes murder empire. Mm-hmm. They're all like super gay looking, and they look like they're part of a roller derby team, and they use like analog computers and like they use these types of computers and stuff to like enter stuff. It's a weird universe they created. It's a weird aesthetic where like 90% of the population is assassins. Mm-hmm. But they own it, they claim it, and they made a really good movie. Donnie Yen, who's like an action movie icon, actually got something to do in this movie. His character was really good, and I think it's a great way. It's a great fourth installment of the franchise. It really helped. It was awesome. Yes. I like that.
I'm glad.
Your auntie's
hey, what's up, Tia? Hey.
So it was the first time as a show that we got invited to something like that. Mm-hmm. So I was like, we got VIP seats, all the good stuff. It was nice. It was happening.
Oh man, I'm so jealous. I couldn't be there. That's cool.
We're gonna have a couple of last things, and then we'll get out of your way for the time. We just wanted to do a quick catch-up stream here for everybody, and to let you guys know that we will be back on a regular streaming schedule. All right, man breaks up with girlfriend.
Okay.
After said girlfriend gets a lap dance from Chris Brown.
Oh.
So the quote on this is how I watch my girlfriend up on stage. So UK man goes to goes to Chris Brown concert with girlfriend, buys her tickets, spends money, and seemingly he decided afterwards to break up with her, even though she thinks she did nothing wrong.
Weak.
So is this a legit reason to break up with somebody?
You know what? I think that he's a weak man. I'm sorry. If it takes that little, if you're that insecure, you can't handle it. You took this woman to a concert. It's a concert. All right. Chris Brown is not taking her away. She's not cheating. Nothing is, just calm down. It's not that serious.
No, he did end up ending the relationship.
His ego was that hurt. That's crazy.
Yeah, he was butthurt.
I'd be like, yeah, babe, let's go. You know, like fragile male fragility is like wild nowadays.
Yeah, no. I mean, listen, man. Okay,
Would you dump your significant other, or would you be like, that's funny?
how long have we been dating? Like, listen, if
It depends. I don't
like
know.
if she goes up there and then all of a sudden she disappears with him backstage, I'd be like, hey, what? But then, like he goes up
That's
there,
the line.
he gives her a sexy lap dance, and she comes back down to me, and she's all hot and bothered.
There's the line. So yes, if you would have told me she then followed him backstage and was not seen for the night, then
Yeah,
I'd be like, okay, that's
and
yes.
she wasn't
Then she
answering her
cheated.
phone. We had to go home by yourself. All this other
That's
shit.
a whole nother conversation. And sir, I respect you. Yes,
Yeah,
but
then
that was
yes, I
not
get
it.
it.
If it was like, come on, she went on stage like, no.
Right. No, I think either she's for the streets or I don't think that means she's for the streets. That just means she took her to a fucking Chris Brown show. You paid for it, and she ended up getting a lap dance from Chris Brown.
Yeah.
And now you mad, and you decided that your ego was hurt. No, get over it.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Right. All right. So one last thing here before we get to the Trump story, which I think will take us a couple minutes to sort of digest.
Okay.
But
No, not midway today. We're waiting on next week for that.
Yeah,
one?
we're waiting for that one. Yeah, we'll do that next week. I didn't even check, but I'm assuming that we haven't promoted it at all. So who knows?
That's true. But we're also backed up. So who knows?
Yeah, we're also back. Maybe you never know. But I didn't have any set up for today. So this is a reminder to not put any of your business on the streets. This lady posted that her husband was cheating on her. So she posted a video talking about.
We'll spend a day back in Vegas. We were in Vegas. I was there till Monday, and then I flew home Tuesday. So Monday we were in Vegas together after being in Utah all weekend for our anniversary. We had a great weekend. Literally the best weekend. Like I even made a little profile picture on my Facebook of he and I, and named him from Cocktail Gardens. And I was like, cheers 6 years, look at my man, he's so loyal, I love him. Well, we had a great weekend. It's time for me to come home. Do you hear my children? Hang on. Sorry, I'm trying to make this as fast as possible because there's so much. Okay, so we had the weekend, beautiful weekend, great anniversary trip, couldn't have been better. Make a sweet profile picture, look at us and how happy we are. Our life is great. I thought my life was great. I thought everything was fine. We had some issues last year because he's an idiot. Was not infidelity. He's just stupid because he's a man.
Okay. All right. Okay. Ma'am?
So, had a great weekend. He stayed for work.
So her man stayed over in Vegas for apparently.
To dinner. He went back to Vanderpump Cocktail Gardens with his work people. It was a work event. And then I guess they decided to go to the strip club. I have nothing against strip clubs. I have something against going to a strip club alone in Vegas while hiding it from your wife.
Where are you yelling at me?
He's at the strip club.
All right. So she spilled this tea on TikTok, right?
Qué miedo.
All right. So what happens afterwards is she had to ultimately post this video.
Holy shit. Hi, everyone. I want to start by saying thank you for all of the love and support and the feminine rage.
Ew.
I'm angry and you're angry for me, and I get it because I'm in this too, but please, my life has been torn upside down. We are a one-income household. I'm a stay-at-home mom.
All right. So what happened here?
Shut up.
She posted her tea about thinking that her husband was cheating on her, right? Then people from the internet began to call her husband's job and tried to cancel her husband and tried to get him fired.
Oh my God.
And she ain't got no job. She's a stay-at-home mom.
So why are you whining?
They are now fucking with her money.
Stop. Oh my God.
Keep your business off the streets.
Bro, that was... Oh my
As
God.
Brian says, move better.
Move better.
What the fuck are you doing telling your stories on the people? So a bunch of fucking people see the video and they're like, oh, what's her? They dox her. They figure out who she is. It's not, and they find her. They start calling her boss. Do you know that Joe Smith is a cheater? And why
Internet
do you
is
have him
wild.
employed? What? What about Joe Smith? I saw on a TikTok. Okay, right away I'm hanging up if somebody calls.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
but you get enough pressure from on a company, even if her husband's like the best employee, so much hate that she then has to do a follow-up video and say, yes, my man is cheating on me, maybe, but stop calling his job.
We need money.
But you're fucking up my life.
Please don't threaten, and please don't try to call my husband's place of work. You're just going to... You're just gonna make it worse.
Now, see, now,
This
I'm
is
sorry.
my life. And I never...
Sophia, it says right here, please be kind.
I'm sorry. I just,
that this
this
would blow
woman.
up the way it did. Clearly it's striking a chord with women everywhere. And I talked to my husband today. I talked to him. And he said...
Yeah, he said leave up the story. Anyway.
I know.
Rosa says she was at watching John Wick 4 and the theater just had a blackout, so she has to rewatch it tomorrow.
Oh no!
Sorry.
Damn, that's a bummer. Damn, I have to watch it.
All right. So number one, stop putting your business out on the street, right?
Yeah, and then like maybe no, never mind. I'm gonna keep quiet on this. I just didn't like her delivery. Okay.
Oh, is that the takeaway here?
No, I have zero takeaways. I think we're all dumber by watching that. So
yeah, no, I mean,
but yes, I think that message "don't put your shit on the internet" is good. I just also think if you are, don't be that woman. There's ways.
There's ways that listen, if you're spilling the tea that your husband might be cheating on you, what do you think?
And like angry,
girl
like
boss, girl power, like people are gonna react, right?
Like she's like the feminine rage you have. Thank you for being so kind. I'm like, well, yeah, you were the one that
you stroked
rallied
the
troops.
flame.
Yes.
Yeah,
you were like, and
I have a problem with you being with strippers in Vegas,
ma'am. Oh my god,
preach, sister. Let's fucking get him fired. Whoa. Hold up, wait a minute.
But then they mess with her money, and she's like, wait a minute. I just wanted to vent to my besties.
I appreciate the feminine rage from my TikTok followers.
But where is this coming from?
But I don't got a job. I raise kids. I ain't trying to get a job.
Yeah.
So I was just venting. I wasn't cancel my husband, fire him because I'm ready to leave and I have a backup plan ready. I wasn't that ready. I was just ready to vent to like my 100,000 plus followers.
Exactly. Yeah.
But please don't take any action. This was not a call to action. This was just a rant.
She said after directly making it seem like a call to action.
I have the feminine rage.
I was like, why are you yelling right now, bro?
To keep money.
Oh man. Anyway,
man. Hey,
that was great.
Man. All right, so those are and then one last news story that we have to cover because even though is the will they won't they between the New York City district attorneys and Donald Trump, our previous president. So he put out a truth a few days ago saying he had leaked information that he was going to be arrested on Tuesday. He asked for people to protest in New York about the protest. Literally like a dozen people were across. So nobody came out. And he started becoming increasingly aggressive. And at 1 a.m, he put out a tweet, Trump, a truth on his platform on Truth Social that said that death and destruction was going to come to New York City if he got arrested. Like he's literally threatening district attorney, and he's just he called the chick that he fucked, Stormy Daniels, a horse face. Literally just rage. Social media. The New York City Police Department started sort of preparing for unrest. Every day this week, it's been like, oh, he's going to get arrested Tuesday. No, he's going to get arrested Wednesday. Oh, no, it's not going to be till next week. It's going to be a couple of weeks, et cetera, et cetera. So have you sort of, I mean, we've been having this conversation about when's Trump going to get arrested for years since he left office.
I mean, I've been so checked out of it lately though, but yeah, I had no idea that he was going off having tantrums and rallying the troops as well. Sounds like something he would do.
Yeah, I think there's also a thing saying that he wants to appear in handcuffs. Then there was all this AI art that started popping up on Twitter because it was everybody was like everybody was sort of anticipating that there was going to be this AI art is fucking insane. I love it though. I know I'm not a big fan of AI art, but hold on a second. I need to show you this. If you
I know you were you were Mr. Anti AI art.
No, I am anti AI art, but I do think that in situations like this where they create like
good
stuff,
shit,
like the stuff like that, like Trump fighting against the police and stuff like that. Like it's there's some good to it. There was some good Trump arrest AI pictures floating out there. There was a theory that he wanted to appear in handcuffs because he feels that that's going to be like a rallying cry for these were the ones.
Oh my god,
Trump running for the cops.
Why do they make him look so young and like
he wouldn't be running. That one. He wouldn't be running.
Could not run if he wanted
running.
to.
No, there was just a lot of stuff happening. So some people think that he wants to appear in cuffs because that's going to help, kind of rally the troops around him. And some people are just and he's literally like inciting violence. It's weird that he's doing this. So the question is some nut job going to start doing stuff because of this? Literally the first time he said, I'm going to get arrested Tuesday, all the media went out to Trump Tower and to the DA's office to cover it. Like every media outlet had people out there. And there was at Trump Tower 2 people. And at the other place, there was like 6 or 7 people. Like the joke is that nobody came out in protest. They were messenger groups where they were like, we're going to surround Mar-a-Lago with rifles and this and that. That didn't happen. So do you think first thing is, do you think anybody's going to be stupid enough to try to do something on behalf of Trump? And number 2, is his juice waning with his own base?
I don't know.
Have they moved on to DeSantis, the fascist?
So it doesn't seem to be. I really wish we could have like stats on all of this, because do I think that someone's going to be dumb enough to do something? Yes. I just hope that it's not like too big of a group, like QAnon and the Proud Boys and stuff like that. I hope they don't join in together. As far as I think he still has most of the following and the backing from people on the right. I don't know what kind of cult mindset they have, but they love him. And I think DeSantis is doing a good job, though. I think he's starting to get people on his side. However, the too far gones, the America needs a civil war people, I don't think DeSantis is going to get them. I think Donald Trump is going to do a good job. I'm excited, first of all, for this circus, because they're going to go head to head.
Let me read you this message. Well, DeSantis is also like being out trumping Trump because there was a tab that we had. He has he proposed a law where if you use anonymous sources, you can be tried. Like he's doing a shitload of fascist shit. Like there's so much fascism happening in Florida. We could do a whole episode
book
about
banning. Yeah, I think he has a good case. I hate this because this is like who can be the worst.
The race to the bottom.
The race to the bottom for sure. But
all right, here's a tweet that he let off like at 1 a.m. What kind of person can charge another person? In this case, a former president. Let me try to do the votes. What kind of person can charge another person? In this case, the former president of the United States, who got more votes than any sitting president in history and leading candidate by far for the Republican Party nomination, with a crime when it is known by all that no crime has been committed, and also known that potential death and destruction in such false charge could be catastrophic for our country. Why and who would do such a thing? Only a degenerate psychopath that truly hates the USA.
All right.
Look at all the crazy in that. Also known that potential death and destruction in such a false charge could be catastrophic to the country. I mean, that's basically terroristic threats, right?
Yeah. It's so crazy how little he respects democracy. The little democracy that we have left, right? He's just like undermining it at every turn.
He wants to be a dictator so bad.
He really does, man. He wants us to be North Korea.
And the whole thing with his base is that they're supposed to be pro-democracy, but they're like, we want fascism if it's our guy.
Yeah.
You know, like if it's our guy, we're okay with the dictator, with all that stuff. If it's not, we don't want no fucking democracy if it's actual democratic.
Yeah.
And meanwhile, we're over here like, can we just get healthcare?
I just want healthcare. I just want.
Who gives a fuck? We're all in the same
Don't
fucking
you want
rock.
healthcare?
Why are we fighting? Why the fuck are we fighting?
Why do we fight? We don't need to
We're gonna
fight.
run out of water.
Yeah.
Because people are fake washing their hands.
Exactly. Fake washing them hands.
What the fuck?
I wonder if they take fake showers as well.
Oh God. Like, literally, like I will never go down on another white girl for the rest of my life.
Oh no! I was gonna one up that and make it way worse. So I'm gonna calladita, way. Well, I'll tell you when the camera's off.
Sorry, ladies.
That was bad.
Sorry, ladies. I'm gonna leave. I'm gonna have to. You know.
Are we really Mi Gente show if we don't get canceled at least once an episode?
Listen. We love our allies, but come on. Most of the people that are doing this no bath thing are crystal mommies and white girls, and I'm just a little bit. I'm a little scared. As a man, I'm a little apprehensive about going in there all willy-nilly when you're saying these statements out loud that you don't wash your hands.
Let's not overgeneralize.
Unless you do number 2. Yeah, you're right. You're right.
You're
right. Listen, I'd like to apologize to the white girl community.
You need an apology segment.
Immediately after, if I offended you with my refusal to go down south in the foreseeable future until I see white people making better statements about cleanliness.
You need a fake tear.
Then I'm sorry. It's not what Mi Gente show stands for.
Don't call my job.
It's not my views. Listen, maybe if I could see, I need to see you wash your hands or shower. Anyway. All right.
Yeah. And now note,
we will keep an eye out, on whatever happens if he does get arrested. I'm sure it'll be a topic that comes up.
All right, I'll bring the tequila. All right.
Well, maybe we'll have a Trump trial watch party or something.
And we'll be so wasted. Yep.
All right. Well, like I said, this is a short stream for us, 90 minutes.
We're back.
We're back better than ever. All right, so we will start dropping audio episodes next week. We honestly, we were so busy, and my voice was gone. It's still kind of fucked up, but we will be able to. We have new episodes. Probably we have an episode with Chris Estrada audio coming out. We have episodes with some of the things. Please go catch all our clips and all our downloads. We're trying to grow both of our YouTube channels, the 2M Burrito YouTube channel, as well as the new Mi Gente Show channel. That for now will have all our old episodes and specifically cool clips from the show, and then follow at Mi Gente Show across all your social medias. Find Mi Gente Show anywhere you get your podcast, etc. Yeah. A pleasure to have met everybody that we met at the festival this year. It was a lot of fun, and I really hope that you guys, if this is your first time listening to the show or joining the stream, you had a good time. So anything else, Sophia, that we missed?
No, nothing. I'm just happy to be back and on a regular schedule. I'm excited.
Until your next vacation.
Listen, sir, you are also planning something, so no me culpes.
All right. Well, after this will be like season 2 of Mi Gente Show.
Season 2, yeah.
Now that we started, season 1 was like 20-something episodes. It's good enough.
Yeah, it's good enough. Yeah. All right. Cool.
All right, guys. Thank you for watching. Gracias, Mi Gente. We'll see you guys next week. Next stream will be next Thursday at noon. It'll be another early stream with Andy. Make sure that you guys following us, like this, share this, all that good stuff. Big Chief Burrito, Sofia Carr.
Hasta luego.
Vamos, papá, hay que irnos. Me estoy aguantando desde que pusieron el domo.
Puedes esperar. Muchas personas trabajaron en esta película y solo quieren que te aprendas sus nombres de memoria.
Y yo quiero asegurarme de que ningún animal resultó lesionado durante la filmación de esta película.
¡Listo! ¡Uy, palomitas en el suelo!
Espera, parece que Maggie tiene algo que decir. No, su primera palabra. ¿Qué escuela?
de escuela de cinematografía para esto.